I actually believe that it is good for our business. There's profit to be made from being environmentally friendly. Genuine profit. It's something worth investing in just for that reason alone.
We think that caring for the environment is very important. Our customers think it's important, so we've got to reflect that. Customers are increasingly concerned about the provenance of their food, about how well animals are cared for, how stuff is grown and so on. So what we're doing here is using, wherever possible, seasonal products and always from a local producer. So we get all our beef from a local farm, Highfield House Farm. We get all our pork from another local farm, White Peak Farm at Tissington. And we're increasingly growing our own vegetables. And our chef meets with the gardener, and we're growing the things that the chef wants to use in the kitchen. That means that it's very fresh and it's very tasty, and it also means it hasn't travelled hundreds of miles to get here.
I know that there's no question there's a whole sector of the market who will look at a property's green credentials. I mean, predominantly we are a leisure destination, but similarly, you know, corporates, the few sort of bites of sort of corporate business that we do have, they look at your sort of green policy also, and they are in turn told by their bosses that they can only book premises that are very aware of their sort of corporate sort of social responsibilities, and so no question, it's one of the drivers. You know, when people are selecting a property, they do consider that also.
So every business decision, we look at the environmental impact and try and take the decision which will cause the least damage, and where possible will actually help the environment.
A lot of it's just forethought and just changing the way you think, and just a little bit more effort really. It's not expensive to do, you do save money doing it, so yes, I would say do it. Apart from anything else, you can get a lot of publicity, you know, a lot of people are interested in green places, and it does get a lot of interest.
It's about every little decision that we make, every purchasing decision, where we buy our coffee from, whether or not our computers use battery-powered mice or ordinary conventional powered ones. You know, the type of lighting that we use in the building. It's those little things.
We actually measure how much gas we use in a week, how much electricity we use in a week, which seems a bit weird, but you know, it just gives the chefs, etc., a sort of measure to look at, so we can actually say, yeah, okay, we've improved, we're actually using less electric by turning off light switches, etc., etc. So it makes, wherever it makes common sense, we are doing it or looking to do it.
At the Cottage Lodge here, we find some people come because they genuinely want to be here and have a low carbon holiday. Some people come because they would like to find out what a low carbon holiday might be like, and some people have never thought of it before, and that's just fine. When we very first started, the sorts of people who were very into sustainability would nod enthusiastically when we said, please feel free to leave your car in the car park. If you leave your car in the car park for the day, we'd be happy to give you tea and cakes with our compliments to say thank you. And about 10% would be enthusiastic nodders when we said that. Now we get 60 to 70% being enthusiastic nodders. So I just think people have changed, and sustainability is a very important issue.